Hi guys, this is like the fourth time that I've tried to make this video. Okay, so I got up early this morning to get my oldest son ready to go to the bus stop for school. And when he woke up, he told me that he had a dream last night. He said it felt so real. And he said, "Mommy," he said, "at 2 o'clock, you're going to be watching SpongeBob, and then the news is going to kick on. And it's going to say that there were tornadoes in Russia, Canada, and Africa, and some other place," but he couldn't remember the name of it. He said there's going to be great earthquakes, floods, tsunamis. And then he said, "These will be the events." He's 5 years old. How does a 5-year-old know when to say, "These will be the events"? Then he said there's going to be lots and lots of dead fish and lots of dead turtles. And the lions, the big lions, are going to die. And I said, "Well, you said 2 o'clock. I said, "Do you know which day that is, if that's today?" He said, "No, I don't know what day it is. I just know that at some time around 2 o'clock, the news will be on, and that's what it's going to say." I wrote that down. Okay, everything that my son has said has came to pass because of the Lord shares with him. Okay. Secondly, I had a dream this morning as well. Okay, so in my dream, I was at the beach with my mom and dad, and there was hundreds of other people on the beach. Everyone was laughing, having a great time, playing, just doing normal things that families do on the beach. Okay, nobody else in my family was there except for my mom and dad. Suddenly, in my dream, I had this urge to leave the beach and walk over the sand dune. So I did. And I walked over the sand dune, and when I did, I seen a calm lake. It was so beautiful and calm. I sat down on the sandbank on the lake, and I remember praying to Father. I was praying for a while with him, and I just was enjoying his company, and I felt safe and comfort. Then I had this feeling that I was being pulled and led to go back over the sand dune and look at the beach. So I did so. When I got up there, I looked at the beach, and I seen this monstrous, ugly, ferocious-looking wave. It wasn't one of those pretty ones that you see that's on those surfing movies or something like that. It was just filled with just nasty mud, and it was like, it had a bunch of sea foam, lots of sea foam all over it. And it was really big and high, and it was just massive, ugly, scary, scary, scary wave. I seen all those hundreds of people scattering all over, just screaming, running. They didn't know where to go, what to do. They just didn't know. And my mom and dad, I seen my mom and dad in there. And the wave just smashed every one of them, including my mom and dad. Everyone. I screamed, "No! No!" like that. And the wave went back into the ocean to come form again. And I seen hundreds of bodies bloated from the water inside them, just on their stomachs. There was hundreds of them just laying all over the beach. And my mom was one of them. She didn't make it. And my dad moved. And I seen him, and I was like, "Dad! Dad!" And he looked up at me, and he had like barely any strength left in him. But he had just enough to stand up. And I just heard another voice tell me it was, "No, he's not going to make it. You're going to die too if you try to go down there and make it with it. Try to go get him. You're not going to make it." And I just didn't listen to that voice. I just ran down off the sand dune. I went up to my dad. My dad kept screaming, "Go back! Save yourself! We're not going to make it!" And I was like, "Yes, we are! Yes, we are!" I just kept screaming that. And I threw his arm over my shoulder, And I had human strength to, like, with my little body, my little self, to carry my dad all the way back over to the sand dunes. So we got over the sand dunes, and we made it. The wave never hit us, and my dad had made it just in time. And I woke up in the morning, and I had a feeling in my heart. I asked the Lord, I was like, my mom didn't make it, Lord. I was like, why? My dad, none of those other people made it. Please tell me what this dream means. And I had this feeling, that everyone, it is going to be just like in the days of Noah. Everyone is going to be partying and laughing and having a good old time, not knowing when this stuff is just going to happen out of nowhere. It just didn't happen out of nowhere. He awakened me. That's why I was the only one that got up and left and went over the sand dune to his safety. And I went to where he is calmness. That lake, he is calmness. Okay? And then I went and I seen back, and it was a last wake-up call for everyone. One more wake-up call. My dad chose to grab on this wake-up call, this last chance, and he was saved at the last moment. Our Lord is so patient. He gives us chance after chance after chance. Please, find Jesus before it's too late. Mass destruction is coming upon this earth. God bless you all. Bye.